Arsenal fans can relax. You guys can chill yourself out and relax. Zubimendi will be an Arsenal player, according to Fabrizio Romano. He's tweeted today and retweeted a couple of old tweets. That usually tells people that it is happening. He's just also said on his YouTube channel that he expects him to be an Arsenal player. David Ornstein's come out with an update as well regarding Zubimendi. The next player we spoke about a couple of weeks ago, and the rumors are picking back up again, and that is Rodrygo. Some Real Madrid accounts and ITKs have come out and said that he will be leaving Real Madrid. And another player that is on the radar is Nico Williams. What is going to happen with him? Will he still be at Bilbao? Cesco's meeting is supposed to take place between Monday and Thursday. So we should hear more about him tomorrow. We've got so much content coming out. Just put out a video on the second channel about City. Already a video today about Spurs and Chelsea. Trying to cover as much transfer news as we can. Make sure you go down, drop a like on the video if you haven't already, and let me know your thoughts on every single topic we discuss. And we are about 80 subscribers away from hitting 56K. If you haven't already, please go down, smash that subscribe button, because the road to 60K is well and truly on, and 90% of you who watch the content are not subscribed. Now, I want to talk about Fabrizio Romano's update with regards to Martin Zubimendi, and then I want to get on to David Ornstein's. Do you know what? We'll actually start with David Ornstein first. So he, of course, put out this in January, and then has put something out basically confirming it earlier today. And what it essentially says, I'll bring it up on the screen. It says the following: Arsenal regard Martin Zubimendi move from Real Sociedad as done and signed. The 26-year-old Spanish midfielder expected to report at the start of pre-season, with AFC. Real Madrid sources say Real Madrid never actively pursued the situation. That plus more transfer info. So that was purely speculation. He will be an Arsenal player. There is reports now coming out saying that it might drag out to July due to his current contract situation, but there is definitely some Real Madrid fans that are furious about this. Fabrizio Romano has also come out with regards to Zubimendi and essentially said the same in his own words. He said the following. Let me bring it up on screen. Actually, let me bring this up first. This is coming out from Transfer News Live. A Spanish source basically says there is absolutely nothing Real Madrid can do. The Arsenal deal is closed. So he will be an Arsenal player. So much, honestly, the amount of panic I have seen over Twitter today with regards to, and yesterday, people stressing and really concerned. If Fabrizio Romano says it's going to happen, 90% of the time, he is bang on the money. We know how reliable he is. Some people might say he's a tapping merchant, but others really, really like the stuff he says. And he's also come out with regards, he retweeted his "Here We Go" that he posted back in May. As you can see, Romano reposted the tweet there. Was on the 10th of May. He says, "Here we go." If you hear those three words, then listen, it's happening. Arsenal agree a deal to sign Zubimendi from Sociedad. Zubimendi has now verbally agreed to sign a long-term deal, so formal steps to follow, and Arsenal will trigger his €60 million release clause. Zubi is ready to become the first signing of the new season. So there you go. It is happening. People can relax and people can chill out. Now, I want to talk about Rodrygo, because for me, the two that Arsenal need to sign in order to take that next step is Nico Williams or Rodrigo. We'll get to Cesco in a minute. Man City, Rain Ain't Nouri, Cherky, Rodrigo, Savinho, Foden, Haaland, Reinders, Rodri, Nico Gonzalez. They have spent close to 300 million since January. Liverpool are about to do £120 million on Florian Wirtz, right? They've already got Frimpong over the line, and Fabrizio Romano said earlier today that the Kirkis deal is very close. So Liverpool got 3 signings done. Man City got 3 signings done. Chelsea are trying to close Hugo Ekitike, but it's likely to be after the Club World Cup if they get that deal done. They've already got Liam Delap, and now they're trying to get Jamie Gittins done before the Club World Cup deadline. Now, if Arsenal want to win the Premier League, they need to, I'll be honest, they need ambition. They need huge, huge ambition. Like, I'll be honest, when I look at this current situation with regards to what's going on elsewhere at other football clubs, I don't really know what people are going to expect out of this situation in Arsenal if they don't go and sign one superstar. They have to go out and sign one superstar. If they don't, I'll be honest, I look at the other teams, what they're doing. It's getting very, very, very competitive in the Premier League. Rodrygo is a name that keeps coming up. Now, Arsenal have to show the ambition if they want to get it. Now, this Real Madrid ITK has put out saying, fuck it. I don't know who this is. Rodrygo to leave Real Madrid Real Madrid this season. Franco joining was the key factor for him to be sold. Now that the Argentine is here, the club and the player are ready to part ways. According to my sources, Rodrygo will be an Arsenal player very soon. There is other possible clubs, but Arsenal is a more likely one. Really sticking my neck out on the line with this one is 90% done. That's not all, right? In terms of the Rodrygo speculation and news. Live Score have put out today saying Rodrygo remains Arsenal's priority target this summer per multiple reports. And there he is again. Another report has come out and said Rodrygo has been approached by many Premier League clubs. The Athletic have stated Arsenal like him and feel Rodrygo can improve their attack. There are reports coming out from Spain. People think personal terms won't be an issue. You've also got to think Kieran Tierney's off the wage bill. Raheem Sterling's off the wage bill. Zinchenko is likely to leave, and they probably will sell someone else. More and more Twitter accounts, ITKs, journalists are suggesting that Rodrygo will be an Arsenal player. Rodrygo has been approached by many Premier League clubs. Arsenal like him, and the same report from The Athletic, who David Ornstein works for. So, just because a club isn't doing something doesn't mean they're not doing something. Sorry, just because you're not reading about it doesn't mean it might not happen. Football transfers. Arsenal believe Rodrygo would be an excellent addition to their attack, according to Athletic. Now, the Athletic are a very credible, very, very credible sports news company. They are very credible. I honestly believe that we may see Rodrygo in an Arsenal shirt. I've just brought up 6 different tweets, all speaking about the same source, right? That number 10 shirt is available. Breaking, Rodrygo has been approached by Premier League club. This is coming out from Mario. A Real Madrid source has come out and said Mikel Arteta is convinced that he could have a big role at Arsenal. So listen, I'm not saying it's happening, but there's a lot of people talking about it. Now, Nico Williams, what's happening with him? His wages are, of course, very, very high. We know he's on around 300,000 euros with bonuses. It's about 250,000 euros a week or 220,000 euros a week. What is happening with him? That's the big one. I really think if Arsenal can't get Rodrygo done, listen, Nico Williams is a very, very good, adequate replacement for Arsenal. Then you've also got Benjamin Sesko. That meeting's happening place this week. If you Arsenal have a front three of Saka, Sesko, and Rodrigo, or the midfield of Rodri, Zubimendi, Rice, Odegaard, they're pretty much there to compete again next season. If they don't get a statement signing like this, I think we need to question Arsenal's board. We need to question Arsenal's board a lot. Let me know your thoughts. Drop a like, go down, smash that subscribe button, and let me know your thoughts. Tomorrow, I think, is going to be a very big day in the transfer market. Stay tuned, and we'll see you next time.